All right, ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to Whitmire, South Carolina. If you're looking on the screen, it's the Class 1A Upper State Championship Series now beginning tonight with your McBee Panthers on the road here in Whitmire against the Whitmire Wolverines. Folks, I know we've had some bad weather back home. On the way here, we hit a little bit of rain in Lancaster, some lightning, and then I kept getting some feedback, some texts from some buddies of mine who were actually in Chesterfield and McBee. We got some folks who put some stuff on Facebook. We've had a bunch of hail. We've had a bunch of rain back home and storms. But right here in Whitmire, it is sunny. It's about 80, 81 degrees. Wind was blowing really good while ago in. So, but a beautiful night for softball here in Whitmire, South Carolina. Folks, let me set this up for you. So we have 4 teams left in the upper state bracket, and there's 4 teams in the lower state bracket. The 4 teams in the upper state bracket, your McBee Panthers, the Whitmire Wolverines. Whitmire, of course, won District 2. Had a bye in the first round, then defeated Williston Elko twice. The first game was 20-10, and then in the championship game it was like 17-0, if I'm not mistaken. So Whitmire, which we'll talk about a little bit later too, talked to the coach for the game. Very, very young team. We'll get to that in just a second. Whitmire wins District 2. McBee wins District 1. Those two playing each other, and then District 3, District 4, you got Louisville, and you have Dixie playing tonight. So the winner of this game tonight will be on the road regardless at either Louisville or they will be at Dixie on Monday. So if whoever loses this game as well will be on the road Monday too. So Road Warriors, if the Panthers want to play home again, folks, they're going to have to win one of these games on the road, one of the first 2 to have guaranteed home game for the 3rd game. So we are still in a double elimination bracket. It's 2 and out like it was in the district. 4 teams left in the upper state, 4 teams left in the lower state, folks. So couldn't ask, again, for better weather tonight. Beautiful here in Whitmire, South Carolina. We're at a rec field, as a matter of fact. And me and Terry, if you are looking at him, join, we got Terry Tiller to the left of me, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to please thank Terry Tiller for all he's done, because the screen that you see on TV right now, if you're watching YouTube, the sound that you're getting, of course, this is all from Terry. So, ladies and gentlemen, please, when you get a chance, message Terry Tiller and tell him thank you for what he's doing for us and be able to get this out here. Umpires walking out to the first base side. Folks, let me set the lineups for you real quick. For McBee, Lily Beasley will be leading off playing short. Ava Tiller batting second, playing center field. Molly Rollins behind the plate. Trinity Brigman on the mound. Kendra Chestnut at first base. Terwin Kelly in right field. Cindy Matthews at second. Mary McKenzie at third. And Jenna Newsom will be playing left field. For the Whitmire Wolverines, their lineup on the mound tonight will be Kinley Epps. She is a freshman. Third baseman will be Autumn Gilliam. Isabella Gilliam, her sister, will be playing shortstop, so the left side of the infield. The 2 Gilliam girls. And, folks, when I tell you they are young, the infield for Whitmire, your pitcher is a freshman, your catcher is an 8th grader, your third baseman's an 8th grader, your second baseman's a 7th grader, your first baseman's a freshman, and you got a senior shortstop, ladies and gentlemen. This is a pretty young team, but don't let that fool you. They are pretty stout this year. Whitmire went ahead and actually lost the first game at home against Dixie, went to Dixie, and were down 7-2 in the last inning, came back and beat them, so they were tied for the region championship there, and they had to play it off a couple weeks ago, and Whitmire beat Dixie in the region championship to become the 1 seed in that District 2 this year. Autumn Gilliam will be batting second, playing third. Isabella Gilliam playing short. Allie Corley will be behind the plate. She is an 8th grader, like I just said. Chloe Hicks will be in left field. Ariana Jenkins will be the second baseman. Bonnie Evans will be the center fielder. Brooklyn Babb will be the designated player. Raylan Vickers will be the first baseman. And Amari Brown will be the flex player for Whitmire. I'm actually sitting, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this game, if you're looking at what his umpires are right now, if you look to the left, you can't really tell, but to the left of that, me and Terry are set up right behind the fence, probably about, I'd say, 30 feet away from home plate to the left-hand side, sitting down here at field level. We got our crowd sitting actually right behind us, so you'll be able to probably hear some things tonight as well. You probably hear, if you hear the crowd tonight, we are right here sitting with them. That isn't like last week. We were sitting upstairs on Wednesday up in the booth. We don't have that tonight. And I only have one job tonight, Terry. It's just do this. I don't have to do the music. I don't have to, I don't have to announce the names. This is pretty cool. So I've only got one job tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So there we go. Again, thank you for tuning in. It is Mother's Day weekend. here in South Carolina, all over. We want to thank the mothers for everything this weekend as well, folks. Happy early Mother's Day. We got a big weekend, man, coming up. We got the game tonight. You got race weekend in Darlington. Man, it's just one thing after another, ladies and gentlemen. Big weekend planned for all of us here. And, again, thank you all the mothers out there. And I think my mom, of course, has already texted me asking if we've started, so she is tuning in. So I want to say hi, Mom, back in Maryland. All right, folks, so how did McBee get here? McBee, of course, in the district, won the first game against Ware Shoals 14-4. Had to go to High Point last Thursday, beat them 5-3 in an exciting ball game. Then had to come home, of course, this past Wednesday. High Point had to beat them twice. McBee jumped out to a 6-0 lead in the first, got to the third inning. We had a 2-hour rain delay. McBee ends up winning that game 9-4. So McBee was the District 1 winners. And, again, like I said, Whitmire kind of cruised their District 2 bracket. They actually had a bye on the first game. Didn't have to play anybody. And then Williston Elko came here, and they beat them like 20-10. And then they turned back around, of course, and Williston Elko had to come play them again for the District 2 championship, and they beat them 21-3. So that's where we are, ladies and gentlemen. And the Whitmire Wolverines are taking the field. Umpire is still talking to Coach Donna right here. She's going back to the dugout here. I don't think we're going to have any kind of national anthem or announcement of players, so we're just going to get rolling here, ladies and gentlemen. Again, if you're watching at home, don't let this Wolverine team fool you. I know they are young, but talking to the coach before the game, the head football coach as well, his name's Andrew Campbell. Andy Campbell, we talked for about 5-10 minutes before the game, sitting there shooting the breeze, and it's like he said, Coach, my girls really don't know how good they are. They're young. They don't realize how good they are or can be. So sometimes youth can be a really good thing when it comes to that. And I don't think they really understand just how good they are right now. They got a left-handed pitcher you can see right here. Number 9 is going to pitch for Whitmire. That's going to be Kaylee Epps. Going to hear her name a lot tonight. And, folks, here we go. We are set to start Game 1 of the Upper State Championship for 1A softball. And leading off for the Panthers is going to be the shortstop, number 2, junior Lily Beasley. Lily had a good district playoff. See if she can have it. And, folks, I don't know if you can see as well out in center field. Man, this is a really good setup for a softball game as well. In the outfield, you had all these people tailgating, watching the game. You got a bunch of crowd behind home plate as well. Man, this is a really, really good atmosphere, folks, on a Friday night for an Upper State. So here we go. Sit back, relax. Thank you for tuning in. First pitch from Epps to Lily Beasley is low. Ball 1. Going to be key, like me and Terry talked about a while ago. The big key for McBee tonight, folks, you got to jump out early, man. Going on the road, had a 2-hour drive, hit some hail on the way here. Coming off the big win Wednesday, be huge to get out to a good lead or something big happen for us. 1-0 pitch is low for ball 2. And if you hear that, folks, the wind is blowing. It is blowing dead in. There will be no home runs hit tonight. If there are, well, I'll buy somebody some Chick-fil-A after the game and the nearest one around. Here's a 2-0 pitch from Epps. Outside strike at the knees. 2-1 to Beasley. Again, beautiful night, folks, here. About 80 degrees sun out. There is a thunderstorm watch here until 10 o'clock, but right now there is no threat of any storms looking around. Cross your fingers. Ground ball to the shortstop. High throw off the bag, and Beasley is safe. It's going to be an E6 right there, but Beasley is safe on the high throw by the shortstop, Gilliam. That's going to bring up center fielder number 4, Ava Tiller. McBee likes to bunt in this situation here. We'll see what happens. Tiller with some speed, Beasley with some speed. Tiller turns. Low, ball 1. Good take right there. Folks don't realize how hard it is. Bunting is, to me, the number one thing you have to work on in hitting. It's always good to you got to get a good pitch to hit in that bunt, folks. Got to. Don't want to give out a cheap out. Want to make them work for it. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Epps to Tiller. She puts it down, and it goes foul. Popped it up a little bit and just took a little rotation to go foul. 1-1 count. Again, if you're listening, and please shoot us some text, man. Hey, Aaron Tiller. Good to hear from you, Aaron. Aaron couldn't make a night. She's working. Daughter playing second. Sydney Force tonight. Tell everybody hi at the hospital, Aaron. Here's the 1-1. High, ball 2. She squared the bunt. pull that bat back. 2-1 count to Tiller right here. Beasley on first after error by Gilliam on first. The ground ball to short while ago. Gilliam makes a high throw. Beasley at first. Here's the 2-1 pitch. She puts down a great bunt in front of the plate. Tiller with the speed, and they bobble each other, and it hits Tiller. Beasley around third, and she is holding her up. She's center at first, but holding her up. Oh, Tiller probably could have took second right there, but that's okay. So the Panthers, little rally here in the first inning. Great bunt by Tiller. She couldn't ask for a more perfect bunt. And her speed, the catcher, of course, throws at first, but it hits Tiller in the back. Beasley advances to third. Panthers got first and third, folks, with no outs here in the top of the first, and that brings up senior catcher Molly Rollins. Here's the first pitch. Low. Oh, he calls it a strike. Oof, a little low, but that's fine. Hey, stolen base there, too, by Tiller. So now we have second and third for the Panthers. No outs. See if Molly can do what she did last week. Hit a bomb in the sixth inning. But, again, wind blowing in, something in play right here. Get these runs across for the Panthers. 0-1 pitch. High for ball one. Again, folks, you're going to hear a lot of wind tonight because the wind is blowing pretty, I'd say about a good 15, 20-mile-an-hour wind at times, blowing straight in from left field. Again, great atmosphere. Wish you could see it, man. Just people outside tailgating in center field, right behind home plate, man. Really good crowd here tonight here in Whitmire. Here's the 2-1 pitch to Rollins. Right down the middle for strike two. Actually, it's 1-2. I'm sorry, scoreboard has it 2-0. It's actually 1-2. I'm keeping the book here in front of me as well, folks. Keeping my own thing. One-two pitch to Rollins. Just put it in play here, Molly. Come on. Low, ball two. Veteran hitter here. And, folks, the Panthers veteran team. Same team from last year that they had coming into the upper state. The only change, of course, Sydney at second base this year. That's the only change in this lineup. So, veteran lineup for the Panthers. Here's the 2-2 from Epps. It's fouled back. Good at bat here by Rollins. And with the lefty pitcher, folks, she's probably going to keep that ball mainly outside. And if Rollins can just stay back and drive this ball, that little gap between first and second base, 2 runs are going to score pretty easily. If she can just go with the pitch, got it outside because she's going to live there. Here's the 2-2 from Epps. It's a hard ground ball to the shortstop. Shortstop throws the first, and it's a bad throw. 1 run scores. And Rollins takes second base. Another errant throw by the shortstop, Gilliam. Panthers jump on the board 1-0. So second and third, folks, you couldn't ask for another better start. Second and third for senior pitcher Trinity Brigman. You can tell a little bit of jitter. Shortstops had 2 ground balls hit right to her, just made 2 throws offline right there. They've led to 2 errors and 1 run so far. And this is exactly, ladies and gentlemen, who you want in this spot. Trinity Brigman, senior pitcher. Been in this situation many times, veteran of this team. All she's got to do, put something in play right here. Again, probably not going to see any home runs today, folks. That wind is blowing dead in from left field. Left-handed pitcher, like we said, middle outside. You got to think middle backside hitting here. And she jumps on one. Hard ground ball to three, and she overthrows it. And 1 run scores, 2 runs scores. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, it is a 3-0 ball game, McBee. Wow. 3 ground balls by the Panthers, 3 errors by Whitmire to start this ball game. And, folks, I know there's nerves. And, look, it's easy from the outside, folks. It's easy from the outside. Pinch runner for courtesy runner for Trinity Brigman is going to be number 8, Olivia Boyle. That brings up first base number 13, Kendra Chestnut. Panthers couldn't ask for a better start, folks. 3-0 in top of the first. No outs. Here's the pitch from Epps to Chestnut. She drives it right side, but foul and out of play. Strike 1. Folks, let me tell you something. It's a lot easier from the outside to always critique stuff. Whitmire's had 3 ground balls directly to them. 2 to the shortstop and third baseman. Should have probably been out of inning already, but 3 bad throws. 3-0 Panthers. Chestnut takes a fastball down the middle for strike 2. These Panthers hopefully tonight got to learn they got to go backside here. Left-handed pitcher, they got to think middle backside all night long. Not going to try to turn on one here. Good changeup. Keeps her hands back and fouls it off for Chestnut. 3-0 Panthers, top of the first. Game 1 of the Upper State Tournament, Upper State Championship, I guess you could say. 4 teams left in 1A in the Upper State. Here's the pitch. Foul ball right side. Good at bat here. Ooh, man. You can't see it at home. There's a little girl who couldn't have been 2 years old just running around. That ball just missed hitting her. Oof. Oof. Good at bat here for Chestnut. This is the 5th pitch she will see. 0-2 from Epps. Low, and it gets by, and Boyle's going to take second base on the pass ball. Again, folks, could not ask for a better start for the Panthers. 3 errors by the Wolverines on 3 ground balls. 3 runs for the Panthers. Have not got a hit yet. Boyle on second with no outs. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Chestnut. Leaves it up. Good eye right there. Always tough to lay off them high pitches, ladies and gentlemen. 2-2. Got a nice text from Zach Middleton, the family listening at home. Thanks, Zach, for tuning in. Hopefully everything's good, sounds good. Bring us some luck. 2-2, she takes strike 3 on the outside corner. Good at bat there by Chestnut. Brings up the right fielder, number 1, Terwin Kelly. Boyle on second. 3-0 Panthers. Top of the first. 1 out. Here's the pitch from Epps. And that was a ball. The delays, because from where I'm at, look pretty good. But then again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm behind Terwin Kelly, so I'm looking directly at the catcher, umpire, hitter. Calls that one a strike in the same spot. 1-1. Again, folks, she's going to live middle outside. Our girls are going to have to adjust to go backside tonight if they want to be successful against Epps. Freshman pitcher, 8th grade catcher. Young infield. But a pretty good squad out there. Here's the 1-1. Strike 2 on the outside corner. Again, we got to think outside. We've got to just go ahead and adjust and say, I'm going to do everything in the right field tonight, folks. If anything, Kelly needs to advance the runner. That's what she's trying to do. With 2 strikes, you want to try to push the ball backside, so at least to push that runner to third base. High for ball 2. 2-2 count. You got to give yourself up here. A coach in college, my college coach always told me 2 strikes, 4 and 4. Choke up 4 inches, widen out 4 inches, go backside. Put the ball on the ground right here. Come on, Terwin. 2-2. And she swings and misses at a low pitch for the second out of the inning. That's going to bring up second baseman, number 5, Sydney Matthews, freshman. Sydney, the new kid on the block this year, but she's filled in quite strikingly. Again, I want to say hi to Erin, her mom. Mom couldn't be here tonight. Hate that she couldn't be here, but she has to work. Working at Carolina Pines. Want to thank her for what she does. Here's the first pitch of Sydney. High for ball 1. Sydney is a good hitter to that middle backside, too, so this should be kind of right up her alley. Really hits the ball well in right center field. If she gets that pitch, we're going to add another run right here. Boyle on second. 3-0 Panthers. Top of the first. 2 outs. High for ball 2. Good take. 2 Otis Matthews. Now you're sitting on that dead red fastball. You're sitting fastball, middle to outside right here, and you're thinking nothing else. If it ain't the fastball, you ain't swinging. Sit on it right here. Put it in play. 2-0 pitch to Matthews. Strike 1. Kind of the first high strike Epps has thrown tonight. She's been living low right at the knees. And let me tell you something. If you get that call at the knees all night long, it's going to be a tough night for hitters. 2-1 pitch. Matthews fouls it off to the right side. Out of play. 2-2 count. Panthers with 3 runs. No hits. 3 ground balls that have been errors. Errant throws. Boyle on second. Panthers trying to extend that lead. Couldn't ask again for a better start. Epps with the 2-2. Low, ball 3. Great at bat here by Matthews. Really good at bat. Now you're sitting dead red. Come on, Sid, right here. This is what you want. Epps looks to her coach. A Looks at her wristband. Here's the full count pitch. And she fouls it back. High. She was jumping on it. Fouled it back. Behind home plate. Was ball 4, but who cares? Take a hack, man. Take a hack. Upper State Championship. Leave it all out there. Nice, refreshing Diet Pepsi, courtesy of Bojangles, ladies and gentlemen. That is not a plug. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And she hits a seed to left field, and it is caught. Oh, man, Sydney was all over that pitch. Line drive to left field. Left fielder was right there. Way to be on that one, though, Sid. Nothing wrong with that, ladies and gentlemen. Again, at the end of the top of the first, man, the Panthers, 3 runs on no hits. 4 errors tonight by Whitmire to start off. And again, folks, it's easy for me outside to sit here, but there's nerves here, folks. A lot of those girls over there, like we talked about, if you look at the lineup, like I said a while ago, the infield for Whitmire is a freshman pitcher, 8th grade catcher, 7th grade second baseman, freshman first baseman, 8th grade third baseman, and a senior shortstop, folks. There's going to be nerves out there. This is the biggest game they've played in so far in their high school career. Hey, we've got some viewers, 41 viewers already, man. Terry, you'll be happy to know that my mom sent me a text the other day, right? And she says during the game, she says, does Terry have his mic on or does he just not want to talk? And I just started laughing. I said, because I ask you questions all the time. Terry sits to the left of me. He nods his head. He's got a microphone. He just doesn't want to put it down because Terry doesn't really want to talk, which is fine. It's all good. Great start by the Panthers, folks. 3-0 Panthers, top of the first. Actually, going to the bottom of the first now. Again, all 3 runs were unearned. 2 errors by the shortstop on throws, 1 error by the catcher. It was a tough throw, but the speed by Ava Tiller created that one, and then an error by the third baseman led to 3 runs for the Panthers. So the Panthers would like nothing better right now than to go 3 up, 3 down to start this game. Have a little momentum. Again, great atmosphere here, folks. I know you could probably get tired of the same. Man, it's a really good crowd here tonight. You can't see it on that screen at home. Center field, you see a bunch of cars out there, but if you look behind, that's almost twice as many people behind. Here we go. Kaylee Epps, the pitcher, the freshman, leading off. Here's the pitch from Brigman. High and inside for ball 1. Epps, like she was going to slap right there. Newsom playing just off the line in left field. Taylor actually shading to left center here in center. Wow. Nice pitch right there, but called a ball. Again, easy for Mack here. Looked like a pretty good pitch, though. Here's the 2-0 from Brigman. Strike 1. Great pitch right down the middle. Make him hit it. As you can see, McKenzie in at third, about halfway. You got to respect the slap and the bunt and the speed right here. Here's the 2-1 to Epps. Low and outside for ball 3. See if we can get that lead off. 3-1. Strike 2. And he's been called. Hey, that's where Epps, it's a low strike right there, folks. Most umpires probably wouldn't call that, but he's been consistent in that spot. Here's the payoff. It's a little slap to McKenzie. McKenzie throws it to first and out. Good play by Mary McKenzie right there, ladies and gentlemen. Little slap hit right there. McKenzie fields it, throws it, beats her by a step. Good start for the Panthers. He's going to bring up third baseman, Autumn Gilliam. Gilliam, a 8th grader, ladies and gentlemen. Again, a very young Whitmire team tonight we're going to face. Very, very young. First pitch. Down the middle for strike 1. Great pitch. Sun in left field, if you can see on your screen. Folks, some clouds to the right, but really nothing fancy. Thunderstorm watch here until 10 o'clock, but let's hope that doesn't happen. We had enough storms Wednesday in McBee, although the music was good. 0-1 pitch from Brigman to Gilliam. Nice. Outside, but ball 1. Oof. Man alive. It's always easy for me, where me and Terry are, to call that a strike. Man, that was a good-looking pitch. 1-1. High and outside for ball 2. And good move right here by Rollins to go out there and just kind of, hey man, relax. You go to Trinity, even though they're veterans. They've been doing this since about 8th, 9th grade on the varsity level. So, again, for the Panthers, you got a senior third baseman, senior pitcher, senior catcher, junior shortstop, junior first baseman, freshman second baseman. You got some veterans. 2-1 pitch. Low, ball 3. That should be 31. That should be 3-1. That should be 3-1. I know I'm announcing, but hey, somebody needs to tell Donna that's 3-1, man. I mean, I'm not trying to get involved in this game, but she's going to throw it anyway. That should have been 3-1. And for some reason, we're not all over that down there. We should have been in the dugout. But that should have only been 3-1. They're going to give it a walk, but that was 3-1. But now that brings up Isabella Gilliam. That was strike 1. Don't get confused, folks. That should have been. Here's the second pitch. And it's a ground ball to McKenzie again. She fields it, throws it first. Got her in time. Runner's going to advance to second base. That's Gilliam. But that is 2 outs. It's going to bring up the catcher and 8th grader, Allie Corley. Again, folks, wind blowing in from left field. Newsom just off the line. Ava Tiller playing left center field. That is a great pitch, called a ball. Don't know where that was, but that was a pretty daggum good pitch because Rollins never moved her glove. Here's the 1-0. And a line drive to right field, and it's down in the gap. Definite double right there. It's going to score Gilliam. And Corley with an RBI 2-out double to make it 3-1 Panthers in the bottom of the first. All right, 2 down for the Panthers in the bottom of the first. Good pitch right there to Chloe Hicks, the left fielder. So courtesy runner for Corley now on second base. That'll be number 13. That's Brantley Roach. I'll tell you what, folks, if we don't get that pitch, it's going to be a long night regardless. My Lord. Folks, that was a really solid pitch on the outside corner of a call for a ball. Man. 1-1 is outside for ball 2. Two-1 count to Hicks. Fouled back. Strike 2. 3-1 Panthers, bottom of the first. Runner on second for Whitmire after an RBI double by Corley. Starting to cloud cover up a little bit here. Here's a 2-2. Strike 3. It's got to be. Yes, absolutely. Great pitch. You can't call that one a ball. That was a great pitch by Brigman right there. Wolverines get. Hold on for 1 second, folks. Oh, did it? Okay, thank you. Thanks, Coach. Sorry about that, folks. It was supposed to be that the coach came over here. That was actually ball 4. Actually, it was a hit by pitch on Gilliam. I did not see the hit by pitch. Apparently, I got to stop drinking, Terry. Apparently, there's something in this Diet Pepsi from Bojangles because I didn't see the hit by pitch. But oh well. Ladies and gentlemen, that's why I just announce. So, end of the first. Panthers 3. Whitmire comes back with 1. Let's make that a hit by pitch. I'm sorry, folks. I want to give a shout-out to some folks. My mom asked if we started yet. We have, Mom. You haven't responded. Nick Peavy listening in tonight. Aaron Tiller, again, listening in. Zach Middleton, I want to thank him and his family for watching back in McBee. Vivian Sal, let's go, ladies. Tuned in, listening. There you go. Thank you, Miss Aunt Viv. And Derek Rhodes, the man, the myth, the legend, the McBee baseball alumni man, tuning in from McBee as well. Panthers going to send up Mary McKenzie to start the top of the second. 3-1 Panthers. Here's the pitch from Epps. Strike 1. Again, you're going to hear me broken record, folks. Our girls got to go in with that middle backside attitude tonight to be successful against Epps because that left-handed motion and pitch is going to kind of cruise to the outside. So we've got to think middle backside. And wind is blowing, actually, to the right side anyway, so use it to your advantage. 0-1 ground ball to the third baseman. There's a good throw by the third baseman there for the first out of the inning. You can say she has settled down there. The nerves a little bit gone on that one from Autumn Gilliam. Brings up left fielder number 12, Jenna Newsom. Here's the pitch from Epps. Low, ball outside for ball 1. Cooling down a little bit. Oh my God, Terry's probably cooled down 10, 15 degrees since the start of the game with that little cloud cover over there. Again, folks, a severe thunderstorm watch until 10. Here's the 1-0. Strike 1. He's going to call that low strike tonight, folks. And if I'm Molly and I'm Trinity, I'm sitting all over that in my dugout because that umpire loves that low strike. Loves that low strike at the knee, so we got to sit on that one. Use it to our advantage. 1-1 pitch from Epps to Newsom. Swings through a fastball, strike 2. Again, I keep saying, great crowd, folks. Just a really good crowd. What a great atmosphere for a softball game today. At a rec field in Whitmire, but still, really good crowd here. 1-2. Swings through a fastball, strike 3 to Newsom. Brings us back to the top of the order to the shortstop, Lily Beasley. Lily hit a hard ground ball to the shortstop to lead off the game. Isabella Gilliam made a bad throw to first, just offline to first base that started the little rally for the Panthers. Here's Beasley. First pitch from Epps. Line drive right field, fly ball right field, and center fielder comes across and makes a really good catch right there. Looked like it was the right fielder's ball, but that center fielder got there pretty quick. Bonnie Evans. And the Panthers go 1, 2, 3 in the top of the second. Hey, Mama Lloyd finally texted back, folks. Yes, we got you. There you go, Mama Lloyd. Little delay since you're up in Maryland. We'll give you that. I want to say hey to Mom. Happy Mother's Day to Mama Lloyd. Sorry I can't be there. But I took Mama Lloyd on Easter Sunday to watch the Orioles play because we're big Orioles fans and stuff. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen. There's the man, Chris Martin. How you doing, Coach? Good. We'll talk. Chris Martin, a baseball coach here from Whitmire. I've had some good battles with old Chris. Great guy. Get back to my mama's story. My mom, I took her 2 years in a row now on Easter Sunday to watch the Orioles play, and they've lost both games. So I don't know if next year I'm going to take Mom back to the Orioles game on Easter. But then my brother takes his wife and Cincy last week to watch the Orioles play, and the Orioles win. So apparently I'm taking the wrong family member to watch a baseball game. Thanks, Mama Lloyd, for tuning in. We love you. Happy Mother's Day. Uh-oh, Miss Young, our principal's watching. Terry, I can't cuss. I'm not allowed to cuss anymore. Is the FCC on this? We don't know. Terry's shaking his head. I don't know if the FCC is watching, Miss Young. I'll try to keep it clean for you. All right. Folks, bottom of the second. Up the bat's going to be number 22. Ariana Jones, second baseman. She takes a strike down the middle of the plate. 3-1 Panthers. Bottom of the second. Great start by the Panthers here. Game 1 of the Upper State Championship Series. Second pitch on the outside, called a ball. Just missing. Umpire's probably not going to give us that pitch. It's pretty close. He loves the low strikes at the knees, though. That's where we need to live with the wind blowing in. Strike 2. Swings through a fastball high. Always important, folks, to get that leadoff hitter each inning. For those of you who've played the game, it's always important to try to get that leadoff hitter each inning. Here's the 1-2. Little fly ball. It short hops Beasley. Goes to the first and out. Great play by Lily right there because it short hopped her right in front of her glove. Looked like it was going to be easily caught, but that wind kind of killed it a little bit. She stuck with it, makes a great throw right across the diamond to Chestnut. There's that leadoff out we're talking about. That's going to bring up center field number 11, Bonnie Evans, who made that really good catch to end the second inning a while ago. First pitch to Bonnie. Looks like a slap. Outside for ball 1. Rollins holds it because looked pretty good from here, but they're going to give folks, I'm 30 feet to the left. One down, bottom of the second. There you go, same spot. Strike one. As you can see on your screen at home, ladies and gentlemen, McKenzie way in at third base, halfway in. Because got to respect the slap. Actually, Beasley's in at shortstop as well, actually in front of the bag, baseline. Outside, strike two. Great pitch by Brigman right there. For them slap hitters, man, that's a really good pitch. He's trying to get out of the box quick, throw that thing outside, try to get you a weak grounder pop-up. Here's the 1-2. And it's a line drive base hit center field. I'm sure Brigman would love to have that 1-2 pitch back right there because she threw that one right high, right down to the belt line. And Evans just slapped that straight into center field. It's going to bring up the designated player, number 7, Brooklyn Babb. She turns to bunt, and it hits her. The second hit by pitch for Whitmire to start the game here. So Whitmire's going to have first and second now in the bottom of the second inning. There's one out. That's going to bring up number 10, first baseman Raylan Vickers. Again, Whitmire, a very young team. Infielders, nothing but eighth graders, seventh graders, and a senior shortstop. Strike one right there. Oh, 1. Squares the bunt, puts it down, but foul. Hits her in the box. It's going to be a foul ball right there. Brigman's going to have 0-2 on Vickers, the number 9 hitter for Whitmire. One out. Bottom of the second, 3-1 ball game. Cloud cover now a little bit. Like I said, it's dropped 10. Swings to a fastball strike. You ain't got to throw it. You got to throw it. You ain't got to throw it. You got to go. Okay, for those at home watching, I know I get excited because I used to coach. When first or second base is occupied and the catcher drops a strike 3, you do not have to go. Rollins probably could have, if she wanted to, actually ran towards second base or first right there to try to get the out, but she did the smart thing, held on to the ball. So now we got 2 outs back to the top of the order for Kinley Epps, the pitcher. Good little swing right here, lefty. I'm going to guess that's high and outside for ball 1. Second pitch, fouled back. You can see these girls love the slapper right here. She's thinking middle backside. Newsom playing right off the line in left field, shallow a little bit. Tiller's actually coming in now. She's playing left center field. They got her shaded left center because it looks like Epps likes to stroke it that way. And Terwin Kelly actually is a little bit back in right field straight away. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Folks, I'm not behind the screen. I'm to the left, so you have a better angle than me, but that looks pretty daggum sporty. But that was a ball. Man, it looks like a good pitch. Mullins is not even moving the glove. 2-1 to Epps. It's a pop-up straight up over here, and, they didn't talk to each other. If they talk right there, that ball is probably caught. Got to call somebody off. If one of them calls them off right there, folks, if Rollins or McKenzie calls them off, that ball's caught. Got to talk. Got to talk. Got to talk. Got to talk. Both of them looked at each other and let the ball drop between them. So that doesn't come out to bite them right here. 2-2 pitch to Epps. 2 outs in the bottom of the second. High for ball 3. Runners will be going on the pitch. It's full count. It's 2 outs. Infield, the play is going to have to be at first right here. Outfield is looking for the base hit. Here's the payoff. Swings and misses at a high fastball. Ends the rally. Wow. Ends the rally right there, ladies and gentlemen. Miss Young, I have the same thoughts, but I'm not going to say it out loud. Same thoughts, but again, I'm not behind the plate right there. Exciting first 2 innings, ladies and gentlemen. At the end of 2, McBee 3. McBee 3. Whitmire 1. Folks, check your screen real quick if you're watching at home. We'd like to thank 2 of our sponsors. Sand Telephone provides a reliable, high-quality fiber connection for our streaming broadcast, as well as Wi-Fi for all spectators free of charge. And also, we'd like to thank Nestle Waters. Nestle Waters donates water to all our sports programs to help keep our athletes hydrated, ladies and gentlemen. So I want to thank Sand Hill. I want to thank Nestle Water for what they do for us. A little plug. Thank you. 3-1 Panthers, top of the 3rd. Got a text, Trey Starling listening from Patrick, South Carolina. We got some watchers in Patrick, man. Patrick, South Carolina, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks, Trey, for tuning in. If Trey sticks around long enough, ladies and gentlemen, yes, I'm going to tell my ultimate Trey Starling story from when I've coached him in baseball when he was in 7th and 8th grade. I'm going to give you that story in between innings. It's a great one. And Trey knows. He knows. We love you, Trey. All right, ladies and gentlemen, top of the third. Ava Tiller lead off for the Panthers. Great bunt the first time up. Swings at a high fastball, strike one. Good cut. Here's the 0-1. Outside for ball one. I'm going to say it's outside for ball one. That's his spot. He likes him there. 1-1 count to Tiller. Top of the third. Panthers up 3-1. And she gets hit by the pitch. That a girl way to lean into it right there. Don't rub it, sweetie. Right down the first base line. Right down the first base line. That's going to bring up senior catcher Molly Rollins. Molly hit a hard ground ball to the shortstop first time up that led to an error. Bad throw off line. And 2 runs scored. Well, actually 1 run scored. Tiller walking down the first base line trying to rub it off a little bit. Coach Bill Middleton talking to her. Tough. Tough. The coach from Whitmire is coming out to talk to the umpire, and I'm pretty sure he's probably asking, did she lean into that? And you have to as a coach. Totally understand. All right, Whitmire straight away in center, straight away in the outfield. Here comes Rollins. Wind has died down now a little bit. 3-1 Panthers, top of the third. Epps gets the sign. First pitch to Rollins. And Tiller goes. Here's the throw to second and safe. Good stolen base right there for Tiller. I think everybody saw that one coming. Speed Demon gets it from her dad, Terry. Terry gives me the thumbs up. Terry runs like, what do you run, like a 4.2 40, Terry? 4.3 40, something like that? All right, 1-0 pitch to Rollins with Tiller on second base. Panthers trying to add some more right here. Yes, line drive to the shortstop and caught. Rollins all over that pitch. Panthers are hitting Epps pretty good. Been had some luck. Now, first inning, of course, with 3 errors, but hit the ball hard all over right now. Here it brings up the pitcher, senior Trinity Brigman. A hard ground ball to the third baseman first inning, and the third baseman made a throwing error there. Here comes Brigman's first pitch. She takes a low strike at the knees. Again, that's where this umpire likes him, ladies and gentlemen. Get used to it. Tiller at second. 1 out for the Panthers. Top of the third. 3-1 Panthers. Here's the pitch to Brigman. High. Ball one. Sun's starting to peek back out again, folks. It was a nice 10, 15 degree let off right there, Terry. Now the sun's coming back out. Got about good 75-degree weather right now with a little wind blowing in towards us. Beautiful weather. 1-1 to Brigman. Swings and misses the outside little change up there. Had her fooled. 1-2. And this is, again, folks, where if you're Brigman, you're trying to hit the ball backside right. You want to try to at least, folks, with 2 strikes, a man on second, and less than 2 outs, you're trying to advance the runner. But move it over so you give ourselves a chance to at least score that run with 2 outs if we can. Here's the 1-2 to Brigman. Change up low, but it gets away from the catcher. And that puts Tiller at third. And now Trinity has free reins right here. All she's got to do is put this ball in play. Get you one, Trinity, back up the middle, backside, man. Stroke it. Let's get this run in. 2-2 count. Should be 2-2. There it is now. Here we go. Epps getting the sign. Here's the 2-2 to Brigman. She hits a hard ground ball to the shortstop. It's going to score Tiller. A bad throw, actually a short hop there by Gilliam, but a great pick by the first baseman, Raylan Vickers. Great pick over there, but we got what we wanted. Brigman gets the RBI ground out, and now that makes it 4-1 Panthers in the top of the third. Brings up Kendra Chestnut, the first baseman. Kendra struck out looking the first at-bat. Low in the dirt, ball one. Mother's Day weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. I'm sure your husbands will spoil you. 1-0. Fastball on the inside. Take it for ball 2. Good eye right there. I'm a homer. That was a good eye. Wind has kind of died down a little bit. Clouds cover back over that sun again. Severe thunderstorm watch till 10 o'clock here in Whitmire. But right now, folks, no threat of that. 2-0 pitch to Chestnut. She swings and hits a fly ball to center field. And number 11, Evans, runs it down. If that wind's not blowing, that's got a chance to go out right there. But Chestnut was all over that pitch. Hit that very solid. But, ladies and gentlemen, the Panthers, after Tiller gets hit by a pitch, steals second, gets an RBI ground out from Trinity Brigman, and we now have a 4-1 Panther lead going into the bottom of the third. Again, folks, we'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. I think Derek Rose is just in love with some Phil Collins. Derek, if I could play you Phil Collins right now, I would. Hey, let me tell the quick Trey Starling story, folks. Trey Starling, of course, McBee graduate. Hey, we're up to about 63 viewers. Hey, man, they don't give this job to anybody, Terry. They don't give this job to just you and me. You know what I mean? Ladies and gentlemen, Trey Starling played baseball for me when I coached middle school in 7th grade. Get them with practice one day, and I made them run because that's what all coaches do, make them run. Trey Starling starts taking off. After about half a lap, stops. So I start yelling about it and finishing. And when he walks back over to me, he says, Coach, I can't do it, man. I got asthma. I said, well, you can sit off to the side. Lo and behold, folks, Trey Starling never had asthma. Great job, Trey. Way to get out of running. Pretty good. Pretty smart. You had to be there. So every time I see Trey, I think of that story. When you coach long enough, folks, you have all these stories that just kind of pop out. So been blessed over the years to make some good relationships with some folks and have some good times. All right, folks, bottom of the third, 4-1 Panthers. Third baseman Autumn Gilliam leading off. She got hit by a pitch first at bat. McKenzie halfway into third. Here's the pitch. Strike one down the middle of the plate right there. Start. Again, folks, broken record. We need to get that leadoff. Leadoff out's always very important. Newsom is now backed up. She's still off the line. She's actually playing a little deep out in left field. Strike 2. Swings to a fastball. Tiller actually shaded a little bit towards left center. Not a hair, but just a little bit. Now Kelly straight away in right field. There's a lot of room down that right field line. See what Brigman dials up on an 0-2 pitch. High and outside. Good 0-2 pitch, though. Don't want to throw anywhere near the strike zone. Make that hitter think. Louisville baseball used to do a really good job of that when Billy Keels was the head coach of 0-2, throwing something just not even close to the strike zone. Here's the 1-2. Pop up to Mary McKenzie at third. Can of corn. Out number 1. Brings up the shortstop, number 4, Isabella Gilliam. Gilliam grounded out to McKenzie last at bat. Beautiful night, really. Keep saying it. Man, what a nice night for softball here in Whitmire. Here's the first pitch. Wow. I thought it was down the middle. I thought it was at the belt. Umpire said ball. I'm not the one getting paid. Nice pitch. Here's the 1-0. Swings to a fastball, strike 1. Again, folks, Whitmire, very young team. Hate to keep reiterating, this is the biggest game in high school. A lot of these girls have played, so a little bit of pressure, a little bit of nerves. Outside, Rollins again doesn't move the glove, but it's ball 2. For those at home that are watching from behind the plate, you can have a better advantage than me, but, man, they look pretty good. 2-1 pitch. Little ground ball to McKenzie again at third. She steps and throws. Out number 2. There we go. Gilliam with 2 ground outs to McKenzie. And here comes Allie Corley, the catcher, 8th grader, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you watching at home, you can see that swing, a really nice swing. This is an 8th grader. RBI double first at bat. Took the first pitch down the middle for a ball and then rippled in the right center field gap. Here's the pitch. High, ball 1. Good plate coverage here. She's got a good swing. Good player. Sun now shining back out down the third base line. Temperature still about 75, 78 degrees. 1-0 pitch. A little inside for ball 2. 4-1 lead. Still want to challenge you here on 2. Nobody on. 2 outs. Bottom of the 3rd. Man, I don't know where she's missing. Can't be by much. Even my principal at home says it's definitely a strike. And my principal's never wrong. 3-0. High, ball 4. 2 of those pitches, I could see a ball. 2 of them, I could say, yeah, pretty close. As long as you, as folks who watch the game know, as long as you're consistent, that's all we ask for. Be consistent. Here we go. Brings up the left fielder, Chloe Hicks. Struck out looking last time. First pitch, fouled back. Strike 1. 4-1 Panthers, folks. Bottom of the 3rd. Panthers scored 3 in the first on no hits. 4 errors by the Wolverines on 4 balls that didn't get out of the infield. Added 1 last inning, or excuse me, this inning. 4-1 Panthers. 0-1 pitch. It's a little pop-up to Sydney at second, and it's caught. There we go. Good start by the Panthers right here, ladies and gentlemen. So after the 2-out walk, the Panthers 4-1 into top of the 4th inning. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Trey Starling with a response. My wife is dying laughing. You just don't understand. The man said he had asthma. He said he had asthma. I'm not going to lie to you, ladies and gentlemen. I love Trey Starling, but I don't know if he could have spelled asthma when he was in 7th grade. I don't know if I could have spelled asthma, and I'm 47. But that was the funniest thing. We were in it. And Trey, do you remember, Trey? I'm going to see if you remember where we were on this practice. I want you to tell me exactly what field we were on and see if you can remember this. I remember right where we were. But can you remember, Trey, the field that we were practicing on when you told me you had asthma? I need you to text me and see. Let's see if he remembers. All right, folks, we got an update from the Louisville. Okay, the winner of this game, folks, is going to play the winner of Louisville-Dixie. And right now on the top of the 3rd, Louisville's up 2-0. And whoever wins that game, folks, whoever wins this game, it has to travel Monday. You go, Miss Young. You go. I want to thank Miss Young, by the way, for our Teacher Appreciation Week. Had some good food. Pampered us a little bit. I meant the only thing I didn't do, Miss Young, Monday, I didn't get the pampered. I didn't get my eyes pampered. Oh, Trey responds. One at the Scout Hut, wasn't it? There you go, Trey. It was. It was the field at the bottom of the Scout Hut. Attaboy, Trey. Probably can't remember your anniversary, but you know that. That's why I love you, son. Sydney Matthews. I'm sorry, Terwin Kelly leading off for the Panthers in the top of the 4th. She struck out swinging the first at-bat. Here's the pitch. She hits a foul ball out of play to the right-hand side. Again, good idea, though, folks. I know. If you're watching at home, I've been saying middle backside against this lefty all night long. Middle backside against this lefty. That's our philosophy tonight. That's what it's got to be. Drive you one middle backside. Left-handed pitcher, ball moving outside a little bit. 9th grader Epps on the mound. Here's the pitch. Low, ball 1 in the dirt. Good eye right there by Terwin Kelly. Again, folks, thanks for tuning in tonight, man. We've had some good responses, and I want to thank Terry Tiller again because the video is good stuff, and the announcement, of course, of the broadcast you can hear pretty clear. So I want to thank everybody for that and the positive comments we've gotten in the past week. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss at a low strike. She was thinking going backside. This is when you, like Coach Jacobson told me back at Anne Arundel Community College, 2 strikes, 4 and 4, folks. Why not 4? Choke up 4. And think middle backside. Put the ball in play. 1-2 pitch. And she hits it hard on the ground to the shortstop, Gilliam. Gilliam throws to first. Gets her by a step. Good at bat there by Kelly, though. Putting the bat. That's the thing, folks. Put the ball in play. Make the girls work. Again, this is a young team. Whitmire, this is the farthest these girls have gotten in high school before. You know there's going to be some nerves out there. Put the ball in play, make them work. Brings up second baseman Sydney Matthews, who hit a line drive to the left fielder in the first inning. Was all over it. Really good at bat, too. Here's the first pitch. High for ball 1. Sydney's mom listening to us from Hartsville tonight. Working at the hospital, doing her thing. I want to thank you, Aaron, for tuning in. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Right down the middle for strike 1. Whitmire, by the way, folks, 2 left-handed pitchers. 2. I rarely see that in 1A softball. The smallest public school in 1A. 2 left-handed pitchers on the softball team. 1-1 to Matthews. Hits a ground ball foul. All over it. Little out in front. 4-1 Panthers, top of the 4th. Winner of this game will travel Monday to either Louisville or Dixie. 4 teams left in the upper state, folks. Louisville, Dixie, Whitmire, McBee. The lower state, it's Hannah-Pamlico, it's Latta, it's Lakeview, and it's Johnsonville. 1-2 to Sydney. A little changeup, and she was out in front of that one. Great pitch by Epps right there. Caught by the shortstop. That was a really, really good pitch. Had Matthews out in front leaning. Threw her 2 or 3 fastballs and comes back with that changeup. Mary McKenzie, third baseman, grounded out to her cohort, third baseman for Whitmire the first time up. Epps getting the call from her coach. First pitch to McKenzie, low for ball 1. Again, really good crowd, man. Terry, let's say we got to guess the attendance today, Terry. I'm serious, man. I'm thinking about 300 people here. I'm serious. It's a good little crowd, man. Really good crowd. Somewhere between 300 and 1,000. Take the under. Here's the 1-0. And line drive, McKenzie. Base hit center field. Great job by McKenzie right there. Right up the box. Man, she stroked that one. Good job, McKenzie. Been striking the ball good lately. Had 3 hits the other night against High Point in the district championship. Always, hey, good time to get hot. Brings up left fielder Jenna Newsom. 2 outs, 4-1 Panthers, top of the 4th. Here in Whitmire, South Carolina. First pitch, high, ball 1. She tried to make an offer for it, but held up. My mother-in-law, Linda Sullivan, watching from Jefferson, South Carolina. Thanks, Mama Linda, for tuning in. Happy Mother's Day. Miss Young says her husband, I got to talk to her. I've been meaning to talk to your husband, by the way. Swings through a fastball, strike 1. Miss Young says her husband says I should be announcing for the Orioles. Hey, if I could, I would. 3 more years, Miss Young. I'm going to retire. Age of 50. Take my talents somewhere else. Whatever talents those are. 0-2, folks, to Newsom. Strike 3 on the outside corner. Actually, it should have been 1-2 to Newsom. I missed a pitch there. Panthers get 1 hit from McKenzie. Leave 1 on. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Panthers 4. Whitmire 1. Again, the recap. First inning, Panthers got 3 runs on no hits. 2 errors by the shortstop on the throw, an error by the catcher on the throw, an error by the third baseman on the throw. No balls out of the infield in the first inning. The Panthers scored 3. But, hey, that's how it happens. Got to put the ball in play, make the girls work. Again, Whitmire, a very young team. Make them work. Challenge them. If they're going to beat you, make them beat you. Race weekend this weekend, folks, too. Race weekend. Terry, you got a favorite driver? Nah. Ever since Earnhardt gone, Junior gone, nah, same with me. I've started watching it more. And Darlington is a fun racetrack to go to, so. Always fun. The throwback weekend is cool because you see people wearing just the most throwback stuff in the world, so. Every time I go, I got the old Tim Richmond shirt on. Nothing like a good Tim Richmond, man. Tim Richmond was the man. 2-0 Louisville, right? Top of the 4th, 2-0 Louisville over Dixie. Winner of this game plays the winner of that game. Here we go, folks. Leading off for the Whitmire, the Wolverines, going to be the second baseman, Ariana Jenkins. Grounded out to Beasley the first time up is short. Again, McKenzie at third base. Got to respect the bunt, got to respect the speed. First pitch, low for a strike. I like it. If I'm Brigman, I'm living there. Like I've told you guys at home, I'm living in that spot. Umpire has called that a strike pretty much all night long. Straight away are the outfielders. Little ground ball to Matthews at second. She's got to hurry. She bobbles it and safe. She double clutched it. Fielded it, but double clutched it right there. It was a slow grounder. All right, here we go. So, Brings up center fielder Bonnie Evans, who had a base hit up the middle the last time. McKenzie, again, playing in at third. Some you got to respect the bunt right here. You never know. She looks to bunt. Looked like a pretty good pitch. Called a ball. Bottom of the fourth. 4-1 Panthers. Whitmire with lead runner on first base. Here's the pitch to Evans. Low. Ball 2. This situation right here, folks, just want to get the out. And Bonnie Evans here, is probably going to slap it. She's been slapping the whole time. 0-2. Strike 1 down the middle. Looking to slap it to the left side. Newsom playing off the line in left field, shallow a little bit. Not too far off the line, maybe 10, 15 feet. Tiller now straight away in center. Kelly straight away in right. Sun shining right down. 2-1 pitch. Outside, ball 3. (3-1) pitch to Evans from Brigman. Is a bunt and foul. Good job by McKenzie right there, getting that ball in foul territory. Would have been ball 4, I believe, by the way. Evans trying to put that bunt down. I think if she took that, that would have actually been ball 4. So kind of helped the Panthers out right there. See what she does here. Not going to bunt because you bunt it foul, you're out. Still got to respect the slap right here. Here's the full count pitch to Evans. And it's strike 3. Strike 3 to Evans. Right down.
Whitmire's on that. Hey, Whitmire's on that side, right? Okay, make sure.
All right. Sorry, folks. Well, ball 1 to Brooklyn Baptist designated player. 1 out for Whitmire. Pitch down the middle for strike 1. (4-1) Panthers, bottom of the fourth. Run on first, shows bunt, and he calls it a strike on the inside corner. Babb got hit by a pitch last time. Sorry, folks, you heard me. There was a Whitmire guy sitting in our crowd. Just had to let him know he could sit on the side. And there's strike. Ooh. Umpire's been calling that a strike all night. 1-2 pitch was called a ball at the knees, and that's his favorite spot to call a strike. Here's the 2-2. And she hits a fly ball to Newsom in left. Caught. Good job, Jenna. Good job by Newsom there. Brings up the number 9 hitter. This is going to be Raylan Vickers, who struck out looking her first time up. Whitmire would run, and she hits a line drive. Oh, out of the reach of Beasley, who dove at shortstop. A soft liner. Beasley with a heck of an effort right there. Just got by her. Heck of an effort. 2 down, bottom of the fourth. First and second now for the Wolverines, and that's going to bring up leadoff hitter Kinley Epps, freshman pitcher right here. Good stick. So, Panthers right here, trying to get out of this jam. Whitmire trying to get something going right here. Epps grounded out to McKenzie, her first time up. Struck out swinging last time on a high fastball. Here's the first pitch. Whew. I just don't know where that pitch is, man. Sorry. I just do not know where that pitch is. That's ball 1. Apparently the strike zone has changed since I played. Ball 2. High. 2-0. Panthers straight away in the outfield. Sun shining back out right now. Left field. Into the hitter's eyes, actually. 2 outs. Bottom of the fourth. 2-0 pitch. Strike 1. Right down the middle. Leadoff hitter Epps here. Good stick. Wanting to slap. You can see how she's kind of run up in the box trying to slap here. 2-1 pitch. And he calls that ball 3. Wow. 3-1 pitch. It's a ground ball, but foul. Good job on McKenzie getting it out of play right there. All right, so, folks, it's going to be full count, 2 outs to Epps right here. Whitmire runner on first and second. Runners will be going on the pitch. 4-1 Panthers. See what Trinity can muster up on a full count pitch to Epps. Here we go. And it's a ground ball back to Trinity. She bobbles it. Boom, gets it to first and holds on. Great job by Brigman right there. Kills the rally. Great job by Trinity. Ground ball hard right back to her. Right off of her glove. Stuck with it. Threw it out at first. And there we go, folks. We've played 4 in Whitmire, South Carolina. McBee 4. Whitmire 1. Folks, man, what again. Can't tell you how just a beautiful night it is, right? And the sun beaming out in left field, actually into the hitter's eye a little bit. But, man, and a great atmosphere for softball. Man, outfield, if you can look on your screen at home, ladies and gentlemen, you can see all those cars that are kind of backed up, tailgating off to the back. And behind us here, we have a really good crowd with nothing but lawn chairs behind home plate where you're watching. And there's got to be at least 70 to 100 people that are behind there. You got some down the first base line. McBee with a presentable crowd as well, ladies and gentlemen. But we have played 4. Great start by the Panthers here. 4-1 McBee. Going into the top of the 5th. Leading off for the Panthers is going to be the shortstop and the leadoff hitter. It's going to be Lily Beasley. Lily reached by an error in the first at bat. Flew out to center field her second at bat. See if we can get that leadoff hitter on here. Miss Young, I love you. All right. Top of the 5th. 4-1 Panthers. Winner advances to the second round of the Upper State. We'll have to go through the Louisville or Dixie on Monday. High for ball 1. The loser of this game will have to travel. No matter if you win or lose this game, you're going to have to travel on Monday. If you're McBee, you hope to win and go to Louisville. Why? Because it's only about an hour and 5-minute drive. If you have to go to Dixie, it's a good almost 2-hour, 45-minute, 3-hour ride. So here's the 1-0. And she hits a shallow fly ball, and it's going to drop out in center field. Good job by Beasley right there. Just a shallow fly ball. Leadoff hitter gets on. Got a text from Mama Linda back home. Storming back in storming back in Jefferson. Storming again. Had some hail back home earlier, I heard. 4-0 Louisville now in the top of the 4th, folks. Good update there from Terry. Here's Ava Tiller, center fielder. Probably going to bunt. Turns, squares, pulls back, takes ball 1. Big storms back home tonight, man. Hope everybody stays safe. Got my Chesterfield crew on a group chat. Has some bad hail there earlier. Has some hail in McBee, hail in Pageland. What the hail is going on, folks, back home in Chesterfield? Takes a strike down the middle. Turned the bunt, pulled it back. Tiller, senior center fielder, also the daughter of Terry over here. To my left. 1-1 pitch, no outs, top of the 5th, 4-1 Panthers. Here's Tiller. She turns. Ball 2. Throw back to first base, but safe. And if you're Tiller, you're trying to bunt this ball. Yeah, you want to put it play, but you're actually trying to bunt it down the first base line a little bit. And the reason is because you want to bring your first baseman in, your pitcher in, that second baseman, try to get the first to cover. She puts a perfect bunt down there to the third baseman. There's the throw. Tiller does her job. Sack bunt right there. Does her job. Advances Beasley to second. And now you got your hitters up, folks. This is what you want with Rollins and Brigman coming up back-to-back. Your 3-4, your little power hitters here, your high-average hitters. The seniors right here, veterans know what to do. Been in this situation many times. Rollins, 0 for 2 today. 2 hard-hit balls. Here's the pitch. Low, ball 1. Her first at-bat, she had a hard ground ball to the shortstop, who made a bad throw to first base. Her second at-bat, she ripped a line drive to the shortstop. Rollins all over it here. And the Panthers have actually been hitting the ball really good today, squaring it up against Epps, the freshman lefty. Here's the 1-0. Low for ball 2. Again, 2-0 count, folks. If you're a baseball, softball person, you know this is a perfect hitter's pitch, but it's got to be the fastball. You're looking for it in one spot. That's it. One spot. If it ain't down that spot, you ain't swinging. See what Rollins can do right here. The wind has died down, too, a little bit, folks. 2-0 from Epps. And Rollins hits it right center field and caught. Center fielder Evans there can cover some ground. Hard hit ball, right center there. Evans on the run. Brings up Trinity Brigman. Hit a home run in the first inning Wednesday against High Point to put us up 2-0. RBI ground out last time up to make it 4-1. Hard ground ball to the third baseman first at bat to score 2 on a bad throw. Here's the 0-0. Brigman takes high for ball 1. Runner on second is Lily Beasley. She led off this inning with a single to center field. Moved to second base on a sac bunt by Ava Tiller. Rollins pops out the center. Brings up Brigman. Now the wind's picking up again, blowing in. There's that wind, cooling it down. Brigman takes high, ball 2. Again, hitter's pitch right here. If it's your pitch, if it's the fastball, if it's down the middle. Brigman's got some room in right field to work with if she can put it down that line. Here's the 2-0. She swings, pops it foul, out of play, right behind us. Wind blowing dead in now, folks. Dead in. I don't know if you can see it on the, where's the flagpole at? Flagpole's behind, so you can't see it, folks. Wind blowing dead in from pretty much from left straight in across to first base. 4-1 Panthers, top of the 5th. Brigman with a runner on second. Here's the 2-1 pitch from Epps. She hits foul ball back here, so it's 2-2 count. Good little pitcher, a little change up by Epps. Here we go, mano-y-mano. Base hit's going to score Beasley more than likely. Another run would be actually perfect right about now. 2-2-2 across the board. Shake your hats if you're at the house. Top of the 5th, 4-1 Panthers. 2-2 pitch to Brigman. And she hits a fly ball to left field. Left fielder's going back, and it's off her glove and against the fence. And it's down for a double. RBI double by Trinity Brigman. Left fielder made a really, really good effort right there, man. She was up against the fence and actually hit her glove, and then the left fielder hit the fence. And I think when she hit the fence, the ball actually came out right there. But, man, great attempt out there by the left fielder. But Brigman does her job, makes it 5-1 Panthers, and now Olivia Boyle is going to run for Brigman. It's going to bring up Kendra Chestnut, who hit a hard fly ball to center field last in the third inning. She's 0 for 2 tonight. Struck out looking in the first. Big spot here for Kendra. Low, ball 1. Nothing like some Bojangles Diet Pepsi. Can't screw up Diet Pepsi, Terry. Then again, you can. I've been to some places that you can. 1-0. And she hits a live drive right center field. It's going to get down for a hit. Boyle's going to score. Kendra around first. Great piece of hitting right there. What'd I say? Backside, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Kendra Chestnut with a 2-out double extends the McBee lead to 6-1. To the top of the 5th right here. Great job, Chestnut. That is where we need to hit it, folks. Like I told you, I'm not a pro. Ladies and gentlemen, with the wind blowing straight in that way, lefty pitcher, middle outside, you got to take the ball to backside. Great job of hitting right there by Kendra Chestnut. I always try to tell my kids when I coach baseball, Terry, that the fat part of the bat was at the end. Go with it. Fat part of the bat, man, use it. Panthers have come out swinging, folks. 6-1 Panthers, top of the 5th. Chestnut on second with double. That was the coach coming out for Whitmire. Talked to Epps. Coach is Andy Campbell. Also the football coach here at Whitmire. Real nice guy. Got a chance to talk to him about 5-10 minutes before the game. It's going to bring up number 1. This is Terwin Kelly, and if there's anybody who's due right now, it's her. She's due for a solid base hit right here. 6-1 Panthers. 2 outs. Top of the 5th. Runner on second. Hard ground ball to the right-hand side. Second baseman fields it and throws her out. But, hey, Panthers score 2, ladies and gentlemen, in the top of the 5th. RBI double by Brigman, followed up by an RBI double by Chestnut. We go to the bottom of the 5th, 6-1 Panthers. 6-1 Panthers. You couldn't ask for a better go here tonight, folks. And I will say this. I don't want to be the, how do I say this? I don't want to be the kind of the whatever, but talking to the coach, Andy Campbell, before the game, you don't see this guy. Again, they're young over there, but he was telling me how in one of the games when they played Dixie this year, they actually lost the first game to Dixie. If I'm not mistaken, I have their schedule right here. No, I'm sorry. They were here playing Dixie. I'm sorry, they lost the first game at Dixie in the region 7-0. Then they came here 2 days later. They were down 7-2 in the last inning, tied up the game, and then won it on a walk-off walk. So these girls from Whitmire, yeah, we're up 6-1, but they are accustomed to coming back. So see if the Panthers can hold on. We are 9 outs away, the Panthers are, from traveling on Monday and being in game 2 of the upper state at either Louisville or Dixie. And right now, the last check, it was Louisville 4, Dixie 0 in the top of the 4th. That was earlier. Terry will give me an update here shortly. 5-0 Louisville now in the bottom of the 4th. Louisville is pretty tough, folks. They're the team to beat in the upper state. I can't lie to you. Autumn Gilliam, third baseman, leading off for Whitmire. Flew out to marry her for us last time up. Hit by a pitch, her first time up as well. She hits a line drive, foul, out of play. Long. She was on that one, but it's foul. Again, Gilliam, an 8th grader. That infield is full of young kids for Whitmire. Ground ball that passed McKenzie at third, but Newsom was right on the line. Great job there, actually, by the coaching staff of putting Newsom on that left field line, because that was a surefire double, but Newsom was right on the line and just only got a single. Gilliam only got a single out of that, so that's actually really good, folks. If you could see it at home, that's usually a double, but Newsom right on the line, got it in quick. So, bottom of the 5th here. Whitmire, leadoff runner on, 6-1 Panthers. Brings up Isabella Gilliam. She's the shortstop. She's a senior. Takes ball 1 high. She's grounded out to McKenzie both times at third base today. 1-0. Fly ball, but it's going. The wind's going to blow that one out of play, I believe. And yes, it does. And almost a good catch by a spectator over there, man. Right behind the plate. I thought that was going to blow out more than it did. Sun again, folks, into our left field. It's actually shining in on the catcher. Got half the field covered right now. The right half of the field's in shade. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Brigman. High for ball 2. All right. 2-1. Line drive center field, and it's over Tiller's head. Runner on first got a late break because she knows she's going to catch it. That ball was struck well by Gilliam. Whitmire's got something going here, folks, in the top of the 5th. They'll have second and third right here. No outs. That's going to bring up Allie Corley. Corley with a double in the first inning in the right center field gap to score the lone run of Whitmire right now. She walked last 2 innings ago. She walked in third. She takes ball 1 to the outside. 6-1 lead. Panthers, bottom of the 5th. Second and third for Whitmire. No outs. Outside ball 2. Outfield playing straight up. Again, Newsom off the line a little bit left. 3-0. And to be honest with you, folks, this ain't a bad walk. I know you're sitting home saying, are you crazy? Nope, but if you walk this person, you load the bases, you got to force anywhere. Sometimes you got to think ahead. Ball 4. Honestly, not a bad walk. It really isn't. Because now you've got the infield to where you got Chloe Hicks up this time. She is struck out looking, hit a soft ground ball to Matthews, and now you see the infield for McBee's going to play up. You got to force at the play. You got to force anywhere now. Force anywhere. 6-1 Panthers, bottom of the 5th. Whitmire's got bases loaded. Here's the first pitch. Wow, low and outside, ball 1. Any ground ball to the infield right now, folks, is more than likely coming home. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. At the belt. See if Brigman can work out. She's a veteran. She's good at this. And it's a line drive, foul. Down the third base line right there. So Brigman ahead, way ahead here, 1-2. And ladies and gentlemen, it's bases loaded. So if we do strike this girl out and we drop the pitch, the runners don't have to advance. We don't have to throw the ball anywhere. Anything less than 2 outs, you don't. 1-2, we don't want to give nothing good here. Here's the pitch. It's a line drive up the middle. It's a good play by Beasley right there. It's going to go down as a fielder's choice. Fielder's choice 6-3 right there. It's going to be the first out of inning. It's going to score Gilliam. It's going to score Gilliam. It's going to score Autumn Gilliam. Isabella Gilliam's going to go to third. And the pinch runner for Corley's going to go to second base right there. So the Panthers have Whitmire, second and third right now in the bottom of the 5th. 6-2 Panthers. 1 out. Here's the pitch to Jones. Jenkins, Ariana Jenkins. Ball 1 onside. Jenkins with a base hit her last time up. Takes strike 1 down the middle. And, folks, even if it's still 6-2. If those 2 runs score, it's fine. Still 6-4. Panthers got the lead. Just get the out. 1-1. She shows bunt, fouls it off. That was a little safety squeeze right there. She's just going to try to get that bunt down, score the run, give herself up right there, sacrifice. Not a bad call by the coach. I kind of like it. All right. 1 out, 1-2 pitch. Line drive, gets by, base hit in left field, gets by Beasley, who dives. Couldn't reach. It was out of her reach. It's going to score Gilliam. It's going to make it a now 6-3 ball game. And it's going to be first and third for the Wolverines. Again, folks, like I said, you can't count these young girls out. They were down 7-2 at home against Dixie about a month ago in the bottom of the 7th and scored 5 to tie it and then 1 to win it. So they have been in this situation. They might be young, but hey. First and third for the Wolverines. First pitch. Strike on the outside corner. First and third Wolverines. 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. They've scored 2 this inning. It's now 6-3 Panthers. Bonnie Evans, center fielder. 1 for 2 today. She tries to bunt, and it's foul. Giving herself up to try to score that run again. Surprised they haven't stole the girl at first. I'm not going to lie to you, but the first and third situation, less than 2 outs, I'm surprised they haven't sent the runner at first because I don't think the Panthers are going to try to throw it to second to get her out. So I'm shocked they haven't tried to steal her here, but I see the coach looking over trying to do it maybe now. Here's the 0-2 pitch. She swings and misses, strike 3. Big strikeout for Brigman right there. Big strikeout. Brings up the designated player, Brooklyn Babb, who flew out to Jenna Newsom, and her last at-bat was hit by a pitch in her first at-bat. Here's the pitch, swings and misses, strike. She was late on that one. Trying to go right side, it looks like. 0-1. 6-3 Panthers, bottom of the 5th. Whitmire's got first and third. Scored 2 runs already. Here's the pitch. Nice pitch. And he calls it strike 2. He usually looks over here when it's a strike, but he looked to the other side, so it's 0-2. You don't want to throw nothing good here, folks. Bergman wants to throw nothing good right here. Something outside, high, whatever. Don't give him enough to swing at. That's a great pitch. He called it a ball high and outside there. Not bad. That's a good 0-2 pitch, though. Good 0-2 pitch. All right, folks, Whitmire's got second and third, 2 outs. Infield for McBee will now field it and go to first. 6-3 ball game. Let's see if we can get out of it. Strike through. You got to be kidding me. Whew. Wow. Apparently that was outside. Apparently that was a ball. And apparently this Diet Pepsi needs some vodka. All right, 2-2 pitch. High, ball 3. Don't want to load him. Full count. The payoff pitch right here to Babb from Brigman. Here we go. And she swings and misses strike 3. And let me tell you something, folks. That's huge. Huge, I tell you. Only giving up 2 runs that inning. Let's hope that was the big rally inning for Whitmire. Whitmire gets 2 runs on 3 hits. We go to the top of the 6th, ladies and gentlemen. Your Panthers 6, Whitmire 3. Sydney Matthews going to lead off. 7-8-9 coming up for the Panthers this inning. Whew. Tell you what. What you got? Oh, 5-0. 5-0 Louisville in the top of the – what inning is that, Terry? Top of the 5th now. Louisville up 5-0. Again, folks, whoever wins this game goes to the winner of Louisville-Dixie on Monday. Whoever loses this game goes to the loser of Louisville-Dixie on Monday. So if the Panthers want to play home, if they want a guaranteed home game, folks, they have to at least win today to get a home game. They're going to have to be road warriors because last year the Panthers won their district and then were home for 3 straight games in the upper state. They won the first one and lost 2 straight. See what the Panthers can do here, folks, in the bottom of the order. Matthews leading off. She lined out to left her first time and then hit a lazy fly ball to the shortstop the second time up. Epps made a really good 1-2 changeup pitch here. See if Sydney can get her one that right center field gap where she likes to hit it, folks. Let's get this leadoff runner on and get some more runs here. Top of the 6th. Here's the pitch from Epps to Matthews. High for ball 1. If I'm not mistaken, all 3 at-bats Matthews has had. Her first pitch from Epps has been in that same exact spot. 6-3 Panthers, top of the 6th. Here in Whitmire, South Carolina. Here's the 1-0. She hits a foul ball off here to the third base side. Good swings tonight by Matthews, too. Really good swings all over it. A lot of confidence up there tonight to play her 2 at-bats in this third one here. You can tell a lot of confidence in that swing. Epps, the lefty freshman. 1-1 pitch. High for ball 2. Good eye right there. Do what we can to get this leadoff hitter on. Let's go. Let's get some more runs here. Two-one pitch to Matthews from Epps. Low outside ball 3. Sydney's got to be sitting on 1 pitch here, folks, on 1 pitch only. You're sitting on a fastball down the middle. If it ain't there, you ain't swinging. Get this leadoff person on. 6-3 Panthers on the top of the 6th inning. Here's the 3-1. Fly ball the right side and caught by a shoestring catch right there. It made it look harder than it was. Leadoff out there brings up number 21, the third baseman, Mary McKenzie. McKenzie with a ground ball to the third baseman first time up, and then a line drive single back in the 4th, 1 for 2 today. Swinging the bat well, had 3 hits against High Point this past Wednesday in the district championship. A lot of confidence in her swing, too. Here's Mary. She pops it up. Will the wind take it out? And it will. Foul ball into the second row there of the bleachers on the first base side. Strike 1. Again, folks, thanks for tuning in tonight, man. We can't tell how much we appreciate all the good feedback we get from you guys and people that tune in and shoot me texts about watching and everything. So, hey, man, appreciate it. Folks, we're up to, what's that now? How many people? 73. Hey, got 73 folks watching out there in YouTube land. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Here's the 0-1 to McKenzie. Low, ball 1. Again, big shout out to Terry Tiller. Folks, make sure you thank Terry for all this, man. The video you see, the sound system and everything, it's great, man. So I want to thank Terry for doing all that. Make sure you send him a message. And his anniversary is tomorrow. I might want to send him some money so he can buy his wife a gift as well. So he's got Venmo. Here's the 1-1. Low, ball 2. You got Venmo, Terry? You got Venmo? You got Cash App? You do? You don't. He doesn't know. Just send it to Terry Taylor. Just find him. His anniversary is tomorrow, folks. He's doing all this for you guys. Let's send him some money and Give his wife a gift for his anniversary. How many years, Terry? 22. See, he knows, folks. This man's on top of his game. 2-1 pitch to McKenzie. She hits a ground ball up the middle. Another base hit for McKenzie. Man, she has been stroking it the last 2 games, ladies and gentlemen. McKenzie's seeing the ball well. Looks like a beach ball up there to her. Donna's going to, let's see, Coach Middleton's going to bring up a pinch hitter this time. Looks like for Newsom. And she's going to bring up Cam Tiller, the senior, number 3. Tiller's been injured a little bit this year. She hasn't played as much. She got a knee injury back during the volleyball season. Ankle injury. Had surgery, if I'm not mistaken, correct? So she's been in and out a little bit. She hasn't really played much this year. She's dressed out, but just hasn't been 100%. So you probably see she's probably just more than just a pinch hit role here. Here's Tiller. Takes high, ball 1, the throw behind. And if she gets, stay, Mary. There you go. Catcher threw it back to first base, but it got by to first base. McKenzie didn't see it, but that's fine. You don't want to go anywhere. Tiller took a ball 1 there. This is just a pinch hit roll right here, and you're going to see Newsom go back in left field more than likely. Just see a different bat here. Here's Cam Tiller. 1-0 pitch. She hits a foul ball back to the screen. 1-1. Get the shout out from Preacher Boyle, our vice principal. Go Panthers, close it out. Absolutely. We're going to try to, Preacher Bull. Thanks for tuning in. Uh-oh. There he is. Are they able to play? Oh, all right. Yeah, we're fine here, Mr. Morgan. There's Mr. Morgan. Fresh off the pickleball courts in Sherrill, I bet. Well, maybe a little bit of hail. 1-1 pitch to Cam Tiller. High, ball 2. Tiller is a senior, sister of Ava in center field. 2-1 pitch. 2-1 count, 1 out. Top of the 6th. 6-3 Panthers. Mary McKenzie on first. Panthers trying to add some more here. Tiller swings and misses at an outside fastball. 2-2. Again, 2 strike, just trying to go backside here. If you can, put it on the ground. Move that runner if you can. Put it in play, make these girls work. That's what you're just trying to do, folks. Epps gets the sign. 2-2 pitch to Tiller. Low, and it gets by. McKenzie's going to take second base on the pass ball. And it's now full count. Full count to Cam Tiller. If she can just take this pitch right here and put it on the ground the right side, that would be a 100% victory. See what she can do on a full count pitch from Epps. She pops out there. This is a good at-bat by Tiller. Heads up back here. Great at-bat here by Cam Tiller. This will be the 7th pitch she sees. It's always tough coming off when you haven't really played much, folks. You've been a little bit injured. Haven't got many at-bats this year. This is a tough situation to come in the game 1 of the upper state. Coach McCaskill's put her in here because she's been a veteran. She's handled this before. She was here last year. Full count. This is going to be the 7th pitch that Tiller sees. And it's ball 4. Great at-bat by Cam Tiller, ladies and gentlemen. Great at-bat. So now the Panthers have first and second. Now McCaskill's going to call time. Probably put Newsom back in the game. That's what she's going to do. Absolutely. She's going to re-enter Newsom right there. Very smart. Good job, Cam Tiller. That's a really good at-bat. Really good at-bat. Heck of an at-bat. That leads us back to the top of the order. And Lily Beasley. Beasley is 1 for 3 today. Scored 2 runs, though. Big base hit right here would kind of. We need one. Come on, Lily. McKenzie on second. Newsom on first. 1 out. Top of the 6th. Here's the pitch to Beasley. She hits a fly ball to shallow center, but Evans is all over it. And right there. That'll be the 2nd out of the inning. One thing, though, folks, we are being aggressive. Hey, we've come up swinging tonight. I like it. I like it. Bonnie Evans out center. Good-looking player. Not going to get much by her. Brings up the center fielder for us, Ava Tiller. Ava's 0 for 1 with a sac bunt and a walk. Scored 2 runs tonight, 1st and 3rd. Big spot right here for Tiller. Here's the first pitch. Outside, ball 1. McKenzie on second. Newsom on first. 6-3 Panthers, top of the 6th. Low, ball 2. Atta girl. If I'm Ava, I'm taking this pitch, folks. I know it's 2-0, and I know we've talked about that. It's a hitter's count. But, folks, I'm telling you right now, I take it. Put a little pressure on Epps. Take this pitch, I would. Coach from Whitmire has called time. Wants his catcher. He looked at the catcher right there. He looked at Corley, said, hey, man, go talk to Epps for me real quick, 2-0. And if I'm Ava right here, I'm taking this pitch. I don't care if it's right down Broadway, folks. I want her to pitch, throw as many as she can. 77. Yes, Mr. Morgan, I'm sorry, we are. I know it's pretty bad weather back in Chesterfield County. Mr. Morgan, we are in the 6th inning, 6-3 Panthers, top of the 6th. If you get off them pickleball courts, you know. Giving a shout out to Mr. Morgan in his pickleball game. 2-0. And she hits a ground ball back to the pitcher. And that's going to end the inning right there. Panthers put 2 on. But don't score them right there. We still go to the bottom of the 6th. 6-3 Panthers. Whitmire's going to send up their 9-1-2 hitters. This is a big, big spot right here for the Panthers. Again, folks, Whitmire won their region this year, beat Dixie in a playoff game. They lost to Dixie the first game, beat Dixie 2 days later, and because they tied for the region, they had to play it off. When you're playing for the region title, you play it off, and they beat Dixie 5-1 in that championship game on April 25th. Again, Dixie was in District 2 of the Upper State playoffs. We got a delay in Dixie. It must be rain. 5-0 Louisville, bottom of the 5th. We got a delay over there. Hopefully we can get this one in. I mean, it's nice out here right now. It is sunny. And, ladies and gentlemen, I ain't gonna lie to you. I see maybe one little sparkly cloud up above us. So I don't think weather's going to be a problem here right now. Shout out to my folks in Chesterfield County, though. Getting some bad weather back home. Hopefully everybody's staying safe. Some hail. Some rain. So here we go, folks. It's the Panthers 6 outs away from advancing to the second round of the Upper State winners bracket. The Wolverines are going to send up Raylan Vickers, number 9 hitter. She is the first baseman. Got a base hit last time up. Struck out in her first at-bat. 9-1-2. I don't have to tell you. You always want to try to get that leadoff hitter here. Again, Panthers veteran ball club. All the players back from last year. New one is Matthews at second. First pitch. Strike down the middle of the plate. The Panthers have been here before, folks. They're veterans. Know what they're doing. See how it plays out. 0-1 pitch. High for ball 1. Again, thanks for tuning in tonight. Hey, got a shout out from actually got 2 people got a text from. Hold on, folks. Fouled back behind the plate. Mr. Morgan. Yeah, I got him. Okay, I want to give a shout out to Chris Tiller back in Matby. Him, his wife Stephanie, and daughter Chloe are watching. Thank you, Chris and Tiller family out there in Tillerville, South Carolina. I like to call it. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Brigman. High outside ball 2. That was a good take because that was that could have gone either way right there if she'd swung, of course. But man, that's a hard one to lay off of. All right, number 9 hitter right here. 2-2 pitch from Brigman. Swings through, strike 3. That is a big first out to start the inning, ladies and gentlemen. Leadoff hitter is always the most important to get out. I know, broken record. We're going to bring up the pitcher, Kinley Epps, freshman, 0 for 3 tonight. Grounded out in the 4th inning to end that rally, right back to Kendra. Here's the pitch. And that's a ball. Sorry about the delay, but man, it looks good. Shout out to Kyle Buckley. I just got a text from Kyle Buckley. Thanks, Kyle, for tuning in and watching tonight. Here's the 1-0. It's fouled back. That's a good pitch by Brigman right there. She took a little off of that. If you're watching him, you can see Epps is doing the little, like we call the, she's trying to like slap hit. And when you do that, you start in the back of the box and move to the front. As you can see right there. So Brigman's smart throwing that little off-speed pitch right there to kind of get Epps off her timing. 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. 6-3 Panthers. Game 1 of the Upper State. Winner advances to play Louisville or Dixie. Here's the 1-1. Outside for ball 2. Epps, freshman. 2-1. Low, ball 3. One out in the bottom of 6th here. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Ground ball up the middle. It's a base hit. And that's going to base hit by Epps, her first tonight. She's now 1 for 4. She's going to bring up third baseman Autumn Gilliam. She hit the hard ground ball down the line last inning to start the 2-run rally, or the 2-run inning. She's the third baseman. Here's the first pitch. She hits a pop-up, and that's going to be caught by Lily Beasley at short. Good job. That's just what the doctor ordered, ladies and gentlemen. Needed that one. 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th. 6-3 Panthers. Whitmire, runner on first, brings up Isabella Gilliam, who had a double her last time up over to center fielder's head, if I'm not mistaken. Here's the pitch. Ground ball a second. There's Sydney Matthews. She makes the play, ladies and gentlemen, and we get out of that jam. That a girl, Sid. Must get them skills from your mama fielding that ball like that, girl. Good job. Got to give Aaron a little love back there at the hospital. Ground ball to Sydney ends the inning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm keeping the book. That's why you kind of get a delay as well. So, folks, we go to the top of the 7th inning. McBee 6, Wolverines 3. What a game we've had, folks. Again, to kind of recap for you, in the first inning, the Panthers got 3 runs on no hits. The Whitmire Wolverines made 4 errors and not 1 ball got out of the infield. Got 3-0 just like that. Scored 1 in the 3rd inning on an RBI ground out by Brigman. Scored 2 more in the 5th inning on a RBI ground out by Brigman and an RBI double by Chestnut. 4 teams left in the 1A Upper State, folks. Whitmire and McBee are 2 of them. Louisville and Dixie are the other 2. In the lower state, you have Hannah Pamlico. You got Lakeview. They're playing each other tonight. That's a huge game. And then, of course, you have Latta and you have Johnsonville in the lower state as well. So 8 teams left in 1A softball. Leading off for the Panthers, in the top of the 7th is going to be their veteran catcher, number 9, Molly Rawlings. Molly is 0 for 3 today. All 3 hard-hit balls. Nature to beast sometimes. Maybe she can get a bloop for a single or something. Here we go. First pitch to Rollins, she hits, it's an off speed, and it's a foul ball behind the fence here into the crowd for strike 1. Again, folks, a really good atmosphere here tonight, man. Really cool place for a, when I heard we were playing a rec department, I was like, but I'm telling you, this is a really cool place to see a softball game, folks. Epps gets the call from her coach. Here's the 0-1. Rollins takes high, ball 1. Good layoff right there, man. If you've played baseball and softball, you guys know the hardest pitch to lay off is that high fastball at the letters because you always think you can hit it about 700 feet. Top of the 7th, folks, 6-3 Panthers. 1-1 count to Rollins. She hits a fly ball to center field. That's going to be caught by Evans. First out of innings, going to bring up the pitcher, Trinity Brigman. Trinity 0 for 3 today, but with 2 RBIs. Two of those RBIs, 2 RBI groundouts when we needed them the most. Here's Brigman with 1 out, top of the 7th. 6-3 Panthers. Here's the pitch from Epps. High, ball 1. Really? Really, Mike? You want me to do that, man? It's 1-0 count from Epps to Brigman. 1 out, top of the 7th. Low for ball 2. My buddy Michael Floyd, my tennis partner back in Florence, shoots me a text. How about them Cowboys? That's right. How about them Cowboys? He must be talking about Oklahoma State Cowboys because he sure ain't talking about them Dallas Cowboys. Good to hear from you, Mike. Here's the 2-0 pitch to Brigman. Hitter's count. She hits a bomb to left field, ladies and gentlemen, and you can touch them all. Trinity Brinkman with an absolute missile to left field, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, all over that pitch. 7-3, Panthers. Panthers extended, and that one, folks, was a no-doubter. She hit that one, folks. That was a no-doubter. One out for the Panthers. Man, that was, ladies and gentlemen, wow. That was a rocket. That was a no-doubter. Touch them all. Here we go. Kendra Chestnut now up. One out at the top of the seventh. 7-3 Panthers. Here's the pitch. Takes high for ball one. Got a text from Miss Nora Tamburino. Get it straight here. Thank you, Miss Nora. Takes low for ball two. Does Chestnut. 2-0 pitch again. Kendra should be sitting on the fastball down the middle right here. Sit on it. This is a hitter's pitch. 2-0 pitch. Epps takes a breath. Gets the sign. Steps back. That was a good take, though. I know it was a strike, folks, but that was low, and it was a little bit of a changeup. That's not your pitch you're looking for on 2-0. Good take right there by Kendra Chestnut. 7-3 Panthers, top of the seventh, trying to advance to round two on Monday. Here's the 2-1. Swings at a high outside fastball. It would have probably been ball three. Instead, it's going to be 2-2. Well, shout out to Miss Laura Lovelace listening back in McBee. Beautiful home run. Yes, it was a beautiful home run, Miss Lovelace. Thanks for tuning in. 2-2 pitch. Low and outside ball three. Great at bat right here by Kendra Chestnut, especially after watching your teammate hit an absolute missile in the last at bat. So Kendra making this girl work. It's perfect. Full count pitch from Epps. One out, top of the seventh. 7-3 Panthers. Here's the pitch. And she swings the ball four, bounces it back to the pitcher. It'll be out number two. Brings up 2 outs now, brings up the right fielder, number one, Terwin Kelly. Kelly is 0 for 3 today. And, folks, like I keep telling you, if there's anybody that's due on this softball team, it's Terwin Kelly. Been swinging the bat well this year. Struggled a little bit in the playoffs. But it's really been swinging a really good bat in that 6th spot. Swings and misses a low fastball, strike one. Sun trying to set over this. Sun going down more left field over them trees. At the top of the trees right now. Not going to affect anything here. It's got the infield's covered. The outfield's pretty much all close to, well, a little bit of sun out there. I'm looking on this monitor in front of me. Here's the 0-1. She hits a hard ground ball. Oh, great play by Epser. And she bobbles it again. It's going to be an error on the pitcher, but Terwin hit that one hard. And Epps just couldn't get a grasp on it. She had it and then dropped it, tried it again. Here brings up Sydney Matthews, the second baseman. 2 outs, top of the seventh, 7-3 Panthers. Here's Matthews, first pitch. High. Again, there you go. Pass it. She can go to third, go to three. Terwin, come on. You got to look up, sweetie. All right. There we go. Bad throw to first base, got by the first baseman. Kelly got second. And for you young kids at home, when you're rounding second base, you always got to look at your third base coach. Terwin kind of waited last minute, but she did get the third. So now, ball one to Matthews. Terwin gets the third on an error. And this would be a big RBI, Sid. Come on, right here, girl. Base hit scores right here. Put us up 5. Let's do it. Here's the pitch. Low for ball 2. Good job, Sid. Patience, my friend, patience. You can tell Epps is just getting a little frustrated now, too. Seeing a lot of pitches. Throwing a lot of pitches. Give me 2-0. Good take by Matthews. I know it's an inside fastball. If you're home, you Probably sitting there saying, why didn't you swing at that? Inside fastball there. Epps is having to throw a lot of pitches. Make her work right here. That was a good take by Matthews. Most time 2-0, you want to let him swing, but that was a good take. 7-3. Here's the pitch. She hits a line, base at center field. Yeah, it gets down. Good job, Sydney. Line drive to center field that got down or about 2 feet in front of that center fielder, ladies and gentlemen. The big RBI single by Sydney Matthews right there. Told you she's been swinging a confident bat. 2 more runs for the Panthers this inning. It's now 8-3. Panthers. Couldn't ask for. That's how you try to do it right here, folks. 8-3 Panthers, top of the 7th. Brings up Mary McKenzie. Mary is 2 for 3 today, swinging a good bat lately, too. Here's the first pitch. Low, ball 1. Matthews with a big jump over to first base, made the catcher think for a second. Shout out to Corey Middleton. Watch my class so I can leave early today, and shoots out a text. He's watching as well. Thank you, Corey. Thanks all the Panther fans for watching on a Friday night. 1-0 pitch to Mary. She hits a ground ball to the third baseman, throws it to first, and there's a third out. But ladies and gentlemen, the Panthers get 2 in the top of the 7th. And ladies and gentlemen, we go to the bottom of the 7th. Panthers 8, Whitmire 3. The Panthers are 3 outs away from advancing in the winner's bracket of the Upper State Series. Still in a rain delay over there? Oh, we're now in the bottom of the 6th at Dixie. Louisville 6, Dixie 0. I'm sorry, 5. Again, apparently, Terry, this Bojangles, it says Diet Pepsi, but apparently it must be some good stuff in here that I didn't know about. Wow, 83, up to 83 views, man. 83 people watching. Gotta love it, man. Speaking of Diet Pepsi, I'm going to take me a Bojangles Diet Pepsi little break right here, folks. Again, thanks to everybody for tuning in. This has been fun. Remember, always, again, please thank Terry Tiller for what he's doing. This is amazing stuff, man. The sound is good, the quality, everything, man. And the compliments we've been getting, the texts we've been getting, it's great, man. Folks, the Panthers are 3 outs away from going to winner's bracket round 2 of the Upper State. It is 8-3 McBee. And leading off is going to be the catcher, an 8th grader, Allie Corley. She hit a double in the gap her first time up and has not seen a really good pitch since. And Trinity's been smart kind of pitching around her outside and high a little bit. Let's see what Brigman does here with a 5-run lead in the 7th inning. Remember, folks, get that lead out. Let's see what we can do here. The veteran Brigman, first pitch of the 7th. And it's fouled back. Corley was aggressive on that one. That was ball 1. Oh, 1 count. Getting ahead. Here's the pitch. Wow. I just don't know, man. I don't know. That's a ball. That's a ball. Nice pitch. Here's the 1-1. Line drive. Oh, off. Oh, my. Off of McKenzie's glove and right to Lily Beasley at shortstop, ladies and gentlemen. When it's your night, it's apparently your night. I mean, man, the line drive off of McKenzie's glove, and it just went straight to the left where Beasley was standing. She caught it, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. I don't even know how to write that in the book. Is that L56? How the hell do you write that? How do you write that in the book? I just cussed. I'm sorry. L56. How does that go? I got to think about how that goes. Lost in all the excitement, ladies and gentlemen, is this is a pinch hitter here. I'm sorry. For Hicks, this is going to be number 1. Or maybe I'm drunk again. Who is this? Okay, it is Chloe Hicks. I'm sorry. It's number 7. I'm sorry. Sorry, folks. Got a little excited after the play right there. Man, I don't know how to write that down. I'm going to put L to 5 to 6. Man, if you saw that at home, what a play. 2-0 pitch to Hicks. It's fly ball behind Beasley, and it's caught. There we go, folks. 1 out away are the Panthers from advancing to round 2 of the Upper State Championship and guaranteeing at least a home game if it has to go to game 3 somewhere. Here we go. This is going to be number 22, Ariana Jenkins. Jenkins is 2 for 3 today, swinging a good bat. Had an RBI single her last time up. Second baseman. Here we go. Brigman's first pitch. It's popped up. Plenty of room right here. Maybe not. Never mind. You got to have that. Got to have that back here. Got to have that. I don't know if I can. I'm not throwing it. I'm not throwing it here. I'll let you throw it. There you go. Got to have that. Got to have that. Foul back here, not a play. I actually thought the Rollins would have room, but I didn't pay attention too much that the backstop here has a top that's actually overlaps into the field. So 0-1 to Jenkins, 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. Here's the pitch. It's a ground ball to McKenzie at third. She throws. Ball game, ladies and gentlemen. And the Panthers come on the road, ladies and gentlemen, and get a huge victory over the Whitmire Wolverines to start game 1 of the Upper State. And if you think this isn't a big win, you got to remember one thing, folks, that I haven't talked about tonight. Whitmire has one thing in common with the Panthers. They have played Louisville this year, and they've actually split with Louisville. They've lost to them the first time and beat them the second time. So now the Panthers, who have lost to Louisville twice this year, are going to have to go on the road Monday in a winner's bracket game and play the Louisville Lions. And let me tell you, the 4 teams left, by the way, folks, in the Upper State, the 4 teams left. Whitmire and Dixie are from the same region, and McBee and Louisville from the same region. So it just goes to show you how tough these regions are in softball. Man, what a victory tonight, folks. The Panthers, 8-3. Wow. On the road. You can't beat it. Beautiful weather. I know it's kind of nasty, ladies and gentlemen, back there in Chesterfield County. We hope everybody's safe, but it is beautiful here. Man, in Whitmire, we're going to wrap it up here in just a few minutes, getting some more texts coming in, man. So I want to thank everybody who's paid attention. Ms. Tamburino, thank you for tuning in tonight. Ms. Nora, glad to see you back at school as well. Mr. Sanderson wants to know if it's me calling the game. Mr. Sanderson wants to know if it's me calling the game. Yes, Mr. Sanderson, it ain't Ben Teal. Although I'll tell you what, Terry, I'd like to hear Ben Teal do a commentary one time. Mr. Sanderson, it's me. It's not Ben Teal. Jennifer Burr with a text tonight. Thank you, Miss Burr, for tuning in and listening on a Friday night. All these Panther fans. My buddy Mike, thanks again, Mike, for tuning in. My tennis partner, Mike, back in Florence, South Carolina. I'm going to give a shout-out to him. Aaron with a nice text. Thank you again. Aaron, glad you could watch it at work and listen in. Coach Karcher with a text tonight. Thanks, Coach Karcher, for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in, Coach. Panthers with a big victory, man. This is awesome. Good stuff. Terry, where do we stop on the way home? There's like nowhere to stop. Where do we go? Where are we stopping on the way home? I'm saying where are we stopping on the way home to eat, man? Where are we stopping on the way home to eat, you know? Let's see. No. I'm asking you, where are we stopping to eat on the way home? Okay, never mind. He unplugged. Okay, can you hear me now? Okay, I was going to say, where are we stopping to eat? Texas Roadhouse? When you have a daughter like I do, ladies and gentlemen, she has 3 food groups: Wendy's, Subway, and Wendy's. So it'll be one of those places. But thank you, Aaron, for tuning in tonight. I'm glad we could bring it to you. I hate that you missed it, but I better see your butt in Louisville on Monday. Hey, we got a text from Rex Blackwell. Rex Blackwell, member of the 81 state championship team. Thanks, Mr. Rex, for tuning in. Hey, gives us a shout-out. Mama Lloyd with a shout-out. Thanks, Mom. Mom wants to thank you, Mr. Tiller, for everything. Got some people coming here thanking you. Oh, Mr. Sanderson, Ben, I'll just keep that between me and you. Mr. Sanderson, I love you, man. We'll see you on Monday. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, Leo and Susie, my neighbors back home in McBee across the street. Hopefully everything's okay and we ain't got hailed out too much, but they're listening back home. Thanks, Leo and Susie, for listening in. And my neighbors, Papa Leo, Mama Susie, grandparents now in hog heaven. Got 2 beautiful grandchildren, man. They are beautiful. Oh, Miss Nora Tamburino said go to Russell's Pizza in Whitmire. Russell's Pizza. Russell's Pizza in Whitmire. Again, it's going to be what Addison wants. I can ask all night long. I might go to Taco Bell. Let's see. Who else? There we go. Thanks, Grandma. Thanks, Mama Linda. Oh, hold on, Mike. Jamie's listening too. So Leo and Susie and Jamie. Hold on. Oh, Coach, what's up, man? You doing good? Oh, it's good to see you, man. Everything going well for you, though, man? Always a pleasure. Tell me about this place called, hold on, Coach. Folks, I got Coach Martin here from Whitmire, and somebody told me to go to Russell's Pizza in Whitmire. Do you recommend that? Okay, we'll keep that between us then. Okay. Coach, good seeing you, man. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Ladies and gentlemen, get some more text. Leo and Susie and Jamie were paying attention. Thanks, Jamie. Who else is hanging out? Michael Floyd. Hey, he wants to know. Vivian Sal. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, Aunt Viv in the house. Thanks for listening again. Hold on. My buddy Mike. What's the name of that sandwich you always tell me about? Oh, Mike, the McGangbang. I talked about this during football season. Terry, you ever heard of the McGangbang, Terry? You know what it is? McGangbang is a McDouble and a McChicken from McDonald's. You put them together. It's a very good. It's only like $3. That's it. And when you're a school teacher, that's about all you can afford. That's it, Mike. We had a big win this year in tennis about a month and a half ago, and I celebrated by going to McDonald's in Darlington and getting a McGangbang. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's on the secret menu. It's on the secret menu. Getting some thanks again from Mr. Tiller. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. We want to Jessica Griggs, Nurse Griggs. Thanks for tuning in, Nurse Griggs. Happy Nurses Week, ladies and gentlemen. Huge. We're going to wrap this up right now. Panthers pull out an 8-3 victory over Whitmire. Folks, Monday night, we will more than likely be in Louisville. It'll be a 6 o'clock game, and Terry and I will be back in action. Folks, we can't thank you for listening, tuning in, and we'll see you on Monday.